What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be featuring Jeff the Baby Landshark. My name is Chaos Bro for those that are new, and you're probably asking, how do I have access to this game right now? Well, I'm a partner in Marvel Rivals content creator, and the devs at NetEase, were polite enough and nice enough to give us early access to the game to kind of test and create content. Now, my goal on these videos is to do live commentary on them while I play the matches, and basically give you guys an understanding of the character that I'm playing, while kind of, giving you guys an understanding of the game in general. Now, Jeff is a character of a healer of a sort. His basic premise is he has a spray gun and he has a projectile shot. Now, his spray gun is a heal, and his shot is an actual shot for your enemy. His heals do not touch your teammates, but the whole premise of this map, or this game, is that when you are playing, Jeff essentially is a character that you want to, sit behind your team if you can. He has very little survivability because he's a very delicate little character. But if done correctly, he is actually a phenomenal healer at best. Now, Jeff is a strategist, so his goal in mind is to help your team in the situations they can with, either healing or damaging, trying to set your team up for success if you can. And unfortunately, we're in a blockade here, but he has an absurd great ability to have great heals. Now, he does require good tracking and good heals, or good tracking and good aim in order to get, really consistent heals. So sometimes you do want to lead ahead of time in front of your teammates in order to get it. But he also has this nice little E ability that lay out bombs, or not bombs, but bubbles. He lays out bubbles, essentially, where your teammates can walk over. So you kind of want to try to plant them in front of you sometimes. Now, Jeff is not the best, projectile-based character for shooting enemies. So try not to shoot your enemies too much with him, and try to focus on healing. Like I said, he is a kind of like a glass cannon healer, where he has some of the best outputs for heals in terms of raw healing, but he just struggles in general to survive because of his health and his mobility. So when you are in situations like this, you want to just kind of do what you can to try to, put yourself in good positions of healing and keeping your team alive. Now, I'm going to try and help my teammate here because he's having some trouble. And in situations like that, you want to just keep your team as best as you can alive here. I'm going to plant some of these on the ground so that my teammates can, kind of survive in this situation. I'm going to try and help them out here with this Iron Man. Now, like I said earlier, his projectile isn't the best, but it can be helpful. Now, my teammate in this situation is essentially getting ulted. They kind of ulted each other, which is kind of funny. Now, he has his bubbles, like I said earlier, and it's really good to kind of just plant them and, let the cooldown kind of come up. He also has a team-up ability, which unlocks his X counterpart. Now, his X actually allows him to power up, and I'm going to showcase this right now. But it gives him, it improves his power output. Now, when you shoot the ground with your projectile, you basically are able to do a crazy amount of burst. Yeah, it's just more powerful output on damage on the floor and whatnot, slowing your enemies and increasing your speed of health for your team. Now, I'm going to do what I can and help my team by destroying that respawn orb. I'm doing my best to absolutely survive. I could have maybe sat back a little bit and healed from a distance. The goal in mind, though, is that I'm trying to just keep my entire team alive here. And they are ulting, which honestly is giving more damage than I can heal. He also has this really cool little... He goes into the ground. And as you can hear, he has this really cute little Jaws, little Jaws kind of theme song that he likes to sing. Now, Jeff does have the ability to actually reach crazy far with his heals at a good mid-range. Now, sometimes you also actually have a team up with Groot where you're able to get on his shoulders. Try not to be on his shoulders too often. It does give him damage resistance, but at the same time, it also kind of makes you a really big target to die, because Jeff's problem is that he actually has his headshot hitbox is actually his whole body, because, well, it's in front of his body. His head is essentially a gigantic hitbox. So in this situation here, I'm going to try and, you know, use my power-up ability here. If I'm able to hit one of these shots here, it'd be good. Now, I'm going to try and use... Now, I have this really cool ability to actually pull in, you know, enemies. And I'm actually able to spit them out. Now, I didn't pull in an enemy there for some odd reason. And obviously, that's kind of a bummer because I thought I would have grabbed him while he was sitting in there. I don't know what happened. I didn't grab him, but... Unfortunately, he also has his ability to self-heal himself, which gives you 100 health whenever you're, you know... In this situation, though, I kind of want to just try to do my best to heal what I can. Now, Jeff does have this ability where if they are near that ability itself, and it's right now I'm just kind of struggling because I'm trying to keep these guys healed as much as I can. Right now I have to support my magic in order to keep her alive. And then right now we're going to have to probably sit back a little bit and try to keep our team as best as I can alive. This was really good for us. And right now you have your E ability, which will give you heals. You can look down as if you can, and you can actually heal yourself really well. Basically, if you need heals and you need it on the run, you just look down and pop the bubble, and it will hit when you can, and it will literally heal you. Now, this magic here, I'm going to try and support where I can. Try to keep her alive here as she's going and ulting. Right now, I'm just trying to help her out here. I'm going to pop my E here, or my X here, and I'm just going to try to keep my teammates alive as best as possible. Now, I'm in a big ult mode. I'm going to try and grab everyone I can. I managed to score that Magneto. Now, he has a nice little ability here where you can actually throw off the opponents off the map if you are able to be lucky enough to get into that area. Now, that's a really good situation for us because right now, you know, I'm able to kill someone with my ult. Now, when you don't have any time, or when you have downtime with your characters, try to shoot the additional like statues or turrets from Namor, or you know, things like that. Like right now, I can help my team while they're damaging the enemy team, and it just puts us in a really good situation. Put your bubbles out as much as you can, and try to keep your team as best as possibly, you know, healed as much as you can. In general, here, you know, I'm going to keep putting out, you know, these things here. So when they touch those, basically, if they walk on top of it, they're going to take damage. They're going to get slowed. Jeff is a really crazy good healer and strategist and support character. The only issue is that he just lacks survivability because of his health. His hitbox is generally his whole body for his head. So he can die really easily and really fast. He's basically like a glass cannon healer. He does phenomenal heals. Just keep the little guy alive. So with that being said, guys, I hope this was a very informative video. Again, thank you to Marvel Rivals and NetEase for giving me early access so that I can showcase basically characters in this channel to, you know, when the game releases in December 6th in a couple months, you now know if these are characters that you want to use and if these are characters that you want to essentially know how to play. So going into the game, you know, you're going to immediately know, hey, look, I like this character. I watched this video and this is a simple game plan of what he needs to be doing. So it gives you guys some informative information. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if this video was helpful and informative, leave a comment below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Hey, you made it to the end of the video. If you guys can, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.